you're a business owner, sales professional, or content creator, or really anyone who builds trust with clients, I want you to lean into today's episode because we're going to be talking about something that most people completely overlook, and that's LinkedIn. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Rock Your Brand, where I give you no BS marketing advice rooted in my 25 years of real world experience and building businesses from the ground up. I'm your host, Chris Vaglio, and today we're talking about turning your LinkedIn profile into a lead magnet. So you might be thinking, Chris, LinkedIn? Isn't that just for job hunters or corporate types or people announcing that they got a new job? But here's the truth. When someone Googles your name or your company, your LinkedIn profile almost always shows up in the top 3 results. And what they see there can either help you win new business or make them scroll right past you. The good news is, with just a few quick tweaks, you could turn your profile into a lead magnet that works for you 24/7. Now, quick disclaimer, if you're listening to the audio version of this, I highly recommend you head over to my YouTube channel, or if you're on Spotify, watch the video version because I am going to be showing slides on the screen. With all that being said, let's dive in. So how do we turn your LinkedIn profile into a lead magnet? Well, one thing that we said at the top that I'm going to reiterate once again is when buyers, suppliers, partners, your prospects, whoever it is you want to do business with, when they search for your name or company name on Google, it's going to appear in the top 3 results. So the question at the end of the day is it going to help you in business or are you going to lose it? So let's go through it. So turning your LinkedIn profile into a lead magnet, first let's talk about why LinkedIn matters for you. Number one, first and foremost, is decision makers are on LinkedIn, right? They are definitely on LinkedIn. And number two, people will research you before they call. So say you set up a sales call with somebody, good chance is they're going to look you up before you have that meeting. Or, if you are out there looking for a job, they're going to do their research and look you up on LinkedIn. So you want to make sure either way that your LinkedIn profile stands out, right? It's going to be something that tells everybody who you are and what you do. And going back to that first bullet, decision makers being on LinkedIn, if you want to talk to those people, if you want to connect with them, your LinkedIn profile really needs to be up to par, right? So those are 2 quick points. And number 3, it's free visibility. It is still free. There's so many paid to play platforms out there now. And LinkedIn, even though, yes, there is the paid portion for advertising, from an organic standpoint, from a personal profile, it is still one of the best out there. And once again, if you're in business, if you're in a very B2B marketplace, if you're out there and you're looking for work, if you're looking to connect, if you're looking to grow your network, if you're looking to connect with investors, whatever it is you're looking to do, LinkedIn is definitely going to be the place to do it. And you could do it completely for free, right? So once again, decision makers are on there. People will research you before they talk to you. And most and best of all, it is free to use. So I want you to now think about, I don't know how you're thinking about LinkedIn right now, but what I really want you to think about right now is that I want you to think about it as your digital trade show booth, or even better yet, as my friend Joe Applebaum always says, LinkedIn is like a 24/7 networking event that never ends. It's a global networking event that never ends. And much like how you would go to a networking event and meet people and talk to them, your LinkedIn profile is the same thing. It's that digital extension, a digital representation of you in this networking event. So once again, the difference is between a trade show booth and maybe a average networking event is that it is open 24/7 and people are walking by it every single day. Let's talk about some quick tweaks you can make, right? We're talking about, hey, how do you turn it into a lead magnet? Well, what do you want me to do, Chris? How do I do it? I either have LinkedIn and I've set it and forget it, or I kind of update it. But what are the few things I could do that will really help me stand out? So here's some quick tweaks that will absolutely take you under 30 minutes to do and will instantly change how credible you look online. Number one, your banner image, right? It's that box that goes over the top of your profile, right behind your picture, right? Change that. Don't let it be an empty gray box. And yes, LinkedIn will give you some templates you can use as far as some standard pictures, but honestly, personalize it. Use that space. I mean, maybe if you're in manufacturing, use it with machines or products, or a picture of your shop floor, or if you're in construction or engineering or software or real estate, whatever it is. If you're in media, content creator, use that real estate. Be creative with it. If you're in Canva, Canva actually has LinkedIn cover art templates, and you could type that in and they'll be right there, and you could totally customize it however you want. Don't leave it blank. Put something there, even if it's just one simple picture. My friend Lori, who is on LinkedIn all the time, she is an avid power runner and she loves being in the mountains and she loves nature. And her background is literally just a picture of the mountainscape that she hikes through all the time. You know why? Because it's part of her and it's a representation of what's important to her. So you don't have to overthink it, but don't leave it blank. Number two is another thing that I see people leave blank a lot, and that's your headshot. Don't be a gray box. People don't want to connect with gray boxes. I know some people will hide it unless you're connected with them. But at the end of the day, if you want people to connect with you, once again, it's a 24/7 networking event that never ends. It's the digital trade show, right? Would you wear a mask? Would you not have a face on at any of those things? Would you run in a corner and hide? I don't know. Maybe you would. But anyway, people want to see your face. Let them meet you. You want to meet people. You want to connect with people. Maybe you have an old headshot up there from 10 years ago, 15 years ago, or even 5 years ago. If you want to update it, go get a headshot. You can even have someone take a nice quick picture of you against a solid background on your phone, and you can bring it into Canva and update it. But honestly, I say go get a nice professional headshot and update that because it really makes a difference. And be smiling, be happy. People want to connect with people they like and trust, and your picture, your face is a great way to do that. Number three, the headline, right? It's called the headline for a reason. Let it be a headline. It should use value-driven language, not just your job title. It shouldn't say, CEO company, president company, sales representative company. Like, that's boring, honestly. Like, that doesn't really tell me too much about you as a person. Think about it. When you go to a networking event, are you just saying, hi, I'm Bob, I do sales at this company, and that's it? Like, that's all you say? No, you're going to go into it. You're going to talk about it a little bit. What is your headline, right? Here's an example, helping food and beverage companies reduce downtime with precision metal fabrication. Boom. I now know what you do, and I feel like it's already a quick differentiator. I now have something to remember you by. It's a headline, right? Headline. Use that. So that is something, think about it. And I'll give you a little formula on this next little bit on how to craft a really good headline, something that'll just stand out. And once again, you don't have to overthink it, but make it more than just like, Bill, Computer Tech, XYZ company. That really doesn't tell me too much about you. And take advantage of LinkedIn's featured section, right? You can create featured posts, things that would stand out for people visiting your profile, like a case study or project photos, or perhaps your company has a one sheet, or this could be a good place to say, hey, book a free consultation with me, or an online meeting, or maybe you've got a podcast or a portfolio. These are all things you can make featured, and those will be standouts. And literally, that's a post you can make that you could set it as featured, and that is in your profile. So listen, if you don't know how to do any of these things and you're really struggling with it, I am happy to help. So feel free to reach out to me anytime. Use the link right now in these show notes, and feel free to set up a complimentary consultation with me, and I'll be happy to walk you through how to do any of those. So let's go through how much time it takes, because I know a lot of people go, oh my God, I don't want to be on LinkedIn all the time. I see these people creating all the time. I see all these videos. I see this guy looks like he posts every single day. Yes, there are people who do that. LinkedIn has seen a tremendous influx of a lot of content creators over from YouTube and TikTok, and now they're reusing a lot of that content that they created and putting it on LinkedIn. Great. Awesome. No problem. You don't have to be that, though. I don't want you to be that. I just want you to be able to start showing up within your network. So don't feel like you need to be a now content creator that's spending hours and so much time putting stuff on LinkedIn. You don't have to do that. Just share pretty much what's already happening in your business. And honestly, post once a week. That's totally fine. That will keep you visible within your network. So if you're struggling with, well, what to post about, once again, just post about what's already happening in your business. Like, maybe a shop floor photo, right? You work in manufacturing or fabrication or whatever, show that, or a customer success story or an employee highlight. Hey, Judy just celebrated 25 years or 10 years or 5 years at our company, and we're super happy and proud to have her here. Here's a great, little congratulatory post about that. Or maybe you're going to a trade show or an industry update, like a quick thing that I love to always tell people about. If you go to any trade show, even if you're just an attendee, right? What were your 3 takeaways from that show? Post that, tag the show, that creates a lot of engagement. And that stuff permeates out. People will either see that or they'll comment under it because they were at that show too, and they'll either agree, disagree, or add to it. Like, oh, here were my takeaways. Like, that's just quick stuff. There's so much you can do, and you can keep it real easy. It can literally just be a photo of you on a job, behind your computer, a shot of your computer screen, whatever it is, right? And just create a post about it. What's cool is that you have had your own personal, unique experiences through business, through life. Share those. People want to connect with other people. They want the kindred spirit, right? Oh, you did that. I had something similar happen to me, or I went through a similar experience. It's totally okay to use that stuff. And don't feel like it has to be this most beautiful thing or really well-crafted picture or video. No, no, no. Just get it up there and talk about it. That's it. And also, one other thing that you could do 15 minutes a day, even 10 minutes a day, I say 15 minutes a day, is open up the app, scroll through, and comment on other people's posts. Not just like, hey, great post, or I agree with that. No, just write a sentence or two. Like, just put a little bit of thought in it, because what that's going to do is this is a way to use the app to network, right? When you're doing that, that's the same thing as going up and talking to somebody at an event. Maybe you're in networking, like there's like 4 or 5 people and they're talking about a topic and everybody's interjecting. It's the same kind of feeling, except you're doing it online. This gives you a tremendous opportunity to be able to network with others, people that you may or may not know, and your comment will get cross-posted across their profiles. So you get that nice organic quality of the algorithm liking that, but then sharing it with everybody else. But it creates an opportunity for you to meet other people. There's been so many times where I have commented and then people have followed me, and then I look at their profile and I follow them back. And then before you know it, we're jumping on a quick 15-minute one-to-one on Zoom, getting to know about each other's businesses and seeing if there's a way we can help each other out. You can literally do this for 15 minutes a day, every day, by just opening the app, scrolling through, looking through some posts, and just putting together a 1 to 2 sentence comment and saying your piece, whatever it is. Even if it's a congratulatory post that somebody you knew just got a job, great. Write a sentence or two. Just don't say, hey, congratulations. Put a little bit more meat into it. It'll really help and it'll go a long way. And that's an activity you could do 15 minutes a day. So let's quickly recap. You could do 1 post a week, share what's already happening in your business. If you don't know what's going on, share what already is happening in your business. One of the ideas that I just spoke about, and comment on other people's posts about 15 minutes a day, Monday through Friday. You could even do it on the weekends as well, Saturday and Sunday. It's fine. I usually do it in the morning and I do it again at night. So I spend about 15 minutes a day, 2 times a day doing that. And I'll tell you, it really, really makes a big difference. Because sometimes you can even get more engagement on an actual comment on somebody's post than you can sometimes on your own post. But that's a whole other discussion. So here's a quick win exercise for you as we begin to wrap this up. So if you're going to turn your LinkedIn profile into a lead magnet, here it is. 3 quick things that you could do. 1, right away, open LinkedIn on your phone right now. If you're driving, don't do that. Do it when you're not driving, but open up LinkedIn on your phone or on your desktop right now and look at your headline. Look at it. Does it look good? Is it weak? Is it strong? If it looks like it could be using some sprucing up, well, then rewrite it using this formula. I help type of client with type of solution so they can result. Once again, I'll say that one more time. So the formula would be I help who, right? What's the type of client with? What's the solution I provide so they can, and what's the desired result? And once again, if this is something you'd like me to send you, if you want to watch the video version, head over to my YouTube channel, or if you're on Spotify, watch on Spotify, so that way you can see this. But very simple formula that you can use to spruce up your headline immediately. Before we wrap it up, I want to just let you know about one quick thing here when it comes to using LinkedIn for in-person networking. Now, some people know this, some may not, but if you have the LinkedIn app, another thing I want you to do is how you bring up the LinkedIn QR code. So say you're at an event, maybe you don't have business cards, maybe you just want to connect with somebody on LinkedIn right away, or they give you a business card and you still want to connect with them on LinkedIn. A great thing to use is the LinkedIn app. So once again, open up the LinkedIn app on your phone, tap the search bar all the way on the top, and you'll see all the way to the right a QR code all the way to the right of the search bar. You'll see that on the right hand side. Tap that and boom, a screen will open up that says LinkedIn QR code. It'll be your headshot picture with your headline and the QR code. And you can share that code with others, or you could actually save that to your photos so you always have it with you. I urge you to use this because digital business cards are really great, but what happens is when you save that contact, it goes into your contacts on your phone. And right now, as I know, when things go into my contacts on my phone, it becomes a black hole because I can't sort it out. With LinkedIn, at least if I'm connecting with people, I can see who I connected with. So it makes follow-ups the next day very easy. Instead of having to trudge through all my contacts on my phone, I could easily do this with LinkedIn. So if you're at an event and you're like, hey, let's connect on LinkedIn, show people this, because you'll usually be the hit of the group, because a lot of people still don't know how to do this. They're gonna be like, oh my God, how do you do this? Show me how to do it. But this is a wonderful way to connect with people on LinkedIn super quick. And you could scan their code, they can scan yours, and you get connected on LinkedIn right away. So I hope this quick episode helps you to understand how to use your LinkedIn profile as a lead magnet with some very quick, simple, easy tweaks to do. This is all stuff that you could do very easily. You can, the initial setup is maybe about 30 minutes to go through it. And then honestly, 15 minutes a day to leave comments and connect with people on other posts, and do one post a week. That's it. Don't want to overburden you, but I want you to be able to take advantage of what's going on LinkedIn and be part of that business community. Start showing up in your network and start connecting with other great people that could be potential lead source referrals for you, or even be a potential client themselves. I want to thank you all so much for hanging out and watching and listening to this new episode of Rock Your Brand. If you or someone you know is struggling with marketing, needs a little bit of help, finds it to be a complete time suck, I'd love to talk to you or them. Just use the link in the notes to set up a complimentary consultation with me anytime. And please make sure you hit that subscribe button, that follow button, and share this episode with somebody who you feel like may need this quick advice. Thank you all again for watching, and I'll see you again soon. And always remember to rock it. Yeah.